152 million years ago, the land of giants was ruled by predators and survivors. Among them, Allosaurus, the deadly hunter, and Kentrosaurus, the spiked defender. This was no ordinary landscape, but the vast and wild Jurassic era, where survival was a constant battle and every day brought new challenges. Imagine towering forests, turbulent rivers, and the ominous silhouette of volcanic cliffs. This was the stage for our prehistoric protagonists, the Allosaurus, a fierce carnivore, capable, agile, and relentless. On the other hand, the Kentrosaurus, a herbivore with a unique line of defense, an armored fortress of bone and spikes. This was a time when the meek had to become mighty, and the mighty had to become mightier. So, in this world of colossal creatures, what happens when the path of the deadly hunter crosses with that of the spiked defender? What happens when they meet? At up to 9 meters long, Allosaurus was fast, agile, and armed with jaws of steel. Its name, meaning different lizard, was a testament to its unique hunting strategy. Unlike other predators of its time, Allosaurus relied on its upper body strength, using its massive skull like a hatchet to strike down on its prey. This deadly hunter roamed the Jurassic plains, each step echoing its dominance over the land. Its keen eyes scanned the horizon, its long and slender yet powerful jaws ready to clamp down on any creature unfortunate enough to cross its path. Its arms, while shorter than its legs, were just as deadly, equipped with 3 sharp claws each, ready to tear into flesh and bone. Allosaurus wasn't just a predator, it was an opportunist. It wouldn't shy away from scavenging the kills of others or feasting on carcasses. Its diet was as varied as the creatures that shared its world, from smaller herbivores to massive long-necked giants. It was a creature of adaptation, a testament to the ruthless and unyielding nature of survival in the Jurassic period. But don't be fooled by its predatory prowess. Allosaurus was also a creature of beauty. Its body was streamlined, built for speed and agility. It moved with a lethal grace, each stride a dance of death for the creatures in its sight. Its skin, covered in scales, was a canvas of nature, a blend of colors that camouflaged it within its environment. Allosaurus was a symbol of the Jurassic era, a deadly hunter, a ruthless scavenger, a creature of strength and beauty. It was an embodiment of the harsh realities of life during this time, a testament to the primal instincts of survival and the relentless pursuit of life, the apex predator of the Jurassic. But this herbivore was no easy target. Enter the Kentrosaurus, a dinosaur that was more than meets the eye. This late Jurassic creature was a herbivore, yes, but it was far from defenseless. Kentrosaurus, meaning pointed lizard in Greek, was a humble resident of the Jurassic era, living around 152 million years ago. It was a smaller relative of the famous Stegosaurus, and like its cousin, it had a few tricks up its proverbial sleeve. Kentrosaurus was not a large dinosaur, only about 5 meters in length. But what it lacked in size, it certainly made up for in defense. Its back was a fortress of bone, lined with plates of hard, protective armor. These plates started small at the neck, increased in size over the back and hips, and then transitioned into long, sharp spikes toward the tail. The tail of Kentrosaurus was its secret weapon. It held 2 pairs of deadly foot-long spikes. Picture this, an incoming predator like Allosaurus lunging in for the kill, only to meet a swing of that spiked tail. Not an encounter any predator would walk away from unscathed. But that's not all. The spikes on Kentrosaurus were not just for show. They were capable of inflicting serious damage. Fossil evidence suggests that these spikes were used actively in defense, with signs of wear and breakage. This tells us that Kentrosaurus was not just a passive survivor, but a dinosaur ready to fight back when threatened. What's more, Kentrosaurus had another distinctive feature, pairs of long spikes protruding from its shoulders. These spikes, coupled with the tail spikes, meant that Kentrosaurus was well guarded from all sides. A predator trying to attack from behind or from the side would be met with a wall of sharp, deadly spikes. So let's remember Kentrosaurus, a herbivore, yes, but far from an easy target. A dinosaur smaller in size but big on defense, a creature ready to fight back when threatened. Kentrosaurus was a fortress of bone and spikes, ready to fight back. The hunter moves in, but the prey is on. As the sun dips low in the Jurassic sky, a deadly game of cat and mouse begins. The Allosaurus, a lethal predator, prowls through the dense prehistoric forest. Its keen eyes spot a lone figure grazing on lush vegetation, a Kentrosaurus. But don't let its herbivorous diet fool you. This dinosaur is no easy meal. Every step the Allosaurus takes is calculated, deliberate. It's a dance of death, and the Allosaurus leads. Its eyes, cold and calculating, never leave its target. The Kentrosaurus, meanwhile, is not oblivious to its impending danger. It's a survivor, a spiked warrior in a land of giants. Its senses are on high alert, its body taut with anticipation. The forest is eerily silent, the tension palpable. The only sounds are the distant rustling of leaves and the Allosaurus's muted footsteps. Every creature knows when the Allosaurus is on the hunt, it's best to stay clear. Yet, the Kentrosaurus stands its ground. Its spiked tail sways gently, a quiet warning of the deadly force it wields. This is not its first encounter with danger, and it won't be its last. As the Allosaurus edges closer, the Kentrosaurus squares up, ready to defend itself. The stage is set for a clash of Jurassic titans. Allosaurus lunges, slashing with claws. This fearsome Jurassic predator is swift and ruthless, its powerful jaws and razor-sharp claws designed for one purpose: to kill. But this isn't any ordinary prey. This is Kentrosaurus, the spiked defender, an herbivore that's far from defenseless. The Allosaurus, confident in its strength, anticipates an easy victory. It's a seasoned hunter, a master of the chase, and it knows the thrill of the kill. But in the face of the Kentrosaurus, it's not so simple. Kentrosaurus, the armored fortress, stands its ground. With bony plates and sharp spikes adorning its body, it's a walking, breathing, prehistoric tank. It's not about to become another meal for the Allosaurus. The Allosaurus lunges again, but this time the Kentrosaurus is ready. It swings its spiked tail, a deadly weapon in its own right, just barely missing its attacker. The air is filled with the sound of growls and the hiss of spikes tearing through the air. The Allosaurus, taken aback, pauses. It's a moment of tension, a standoff between predator and prey. But this is not a typical hunt. This is a clash of titans, a battle of strength and strategy between two formidable adversaries. But the spiked defender is not going down without a fight. The first clash may be over, but the battle is just beginning. Allosaurus tries attacking from the side. A cunning strategy, but the Kentrosaurus is not fooled. It pivots on its stout legs, keeping its dangerous end facing the predator. The Allosaurus lunges, but the Kentrosaurus retaliates in a split second. With a swift and powerful swing, its spiked tail comes crashing down on the Allosaurus. The brutal strike lands on the predator's thigh. The sharp spikes dig deep into the flesh, drawing a spurt of blood. The Allosaurus roars, a harsh, guttural sound that echoes through the prehistoric forest. It's a cry of pain, of surprise, and perhaps even of respect for its formidable opponent. Bleeding, the Allosaurus stumbles, its strength waning rapidly. It struggles to continue the fight, but the wound is deep and the pain is overwhelming. Every step is a battle in itself, a struggle to keep standing, to keep fighting. But in the face of such a resilient and powerful adversary, even the top predator has its limits. Allosaurus limps away into the forest, defeated. Its reign as the apex predator, for now, is challenged. It disappears into the undergrowth, a shadow of the formidable beast it once was, a stark reminder that in this land of giants, every day is a battle for survival. Meanwhile, the victorious Kentrosaurus stands tall. Its spikes, a deadly bouquet of bone, glitter in the sun, almost in celebration of its victory. The forest echoes with the low, triumphant grunts of this spiked defender. It may be a herbivore, but it's far from helpless. In the aftermath of this Jurassic showdown, one thing becomes clear. It's not always the biggest or the strongest that wins. Sometimes it's the one who's best prepared for the fight. The Kentrosaurus, with its fortress of bone and spikes, has proven that today. In the Jurassic, strength alone was never enough. Against the spiked guardian, even the top predator had to bow.
Thanks for watching.